Hi. What are you still doing there? Didn't you hear? The place is getting torn down. It's too dangerous to be in there. Please, for your own safety, get out of there while you still can. Oh, hi. Welcome to my... I'm just kidding. So, hi. I'm the dev, Punkred. And by the dev, I mean the
sole creator of this entire mod. You might be wondering a few things, but probably the most heavy, I guess, one that you're thinking of is, what the hell did I just play? And why was it so difficult? Well, I'm going to give you a little insight onto my ideas with this mod. So, this is actually a remake of an older mod that I was making and never even finished. So that just kind of sat in the development room for ever. The dev room's over there, actually. You can kind of see it there. But eventually, I was thinking about stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm getting a little bored with some of the traditional vanilla Baldi mods that I've been working on recently. So I decided to start. Actually, I remembered the old project, which is the mod that I made that you're playing and are still in right now. And I was thinking, of all the old projects that I had back in like 2020, 2015, what? All the old projects that I had back in 2020 that I never ended up finishing and just sunk into the development hell, essentially, which is over there. And eventually, I was thinking about all the mods that I was making. I already said that. And I was thinking that I wanted to do something newer, something kind of unique in a mod. Certainly not something that hasn't been done already, but it was a lot more unique than anything else that I had come up with. And eventually, I was thinking about this mod, which was the schoolhouse was going to be torn down or whatever, and you shouldn't be in there or whatever. And I didn't really have an idea for this mod. I was just kind of shit canning it, The only thing that I had was that the school was foggy, there was no characters, and you could barely see. So everything else came later on. I was discussing this with a few of my friends, and eventually it just kind of came to me all at once. I was like, okay, I'm going to put in like a timer so that you have to get all the notebooks in a certain amount of time, or else the timer will run out. So, and if the timer ran out, then Baldi would become active and start chasing you, and you would be frozen in place, which took a little bit of Googling a lot of shit, but eventually I got that whole thing working. Most of the style stuff in the game were just added by me at random because, well, I was bored. So I was like, okay, what would be some good style changes? And then I remember all those mods that put like the notebook behind the notebook count, and I was like, ooh, sure, let's do that because that looks cool. So I did end up doing that. And I just thought that looked cool, so I went ahead and did it. And I think the very first thing that I did that I was genuinely like, oh yeah, this is so cool, was when the timer reaches 0, it just kind of like slides off screen, and I really liked how I did that. And it didn't involve code, so I was really happy about that. But I had a lot of ideas. Most of them I was able to